Okay guys, now we're going to over the principles and fundamentals of the De La Riva. It's extremely important this, because this is going to make sure you're going to have a total control of the De La Riva and then set up for the berimbolo. Being a smaller guy, especially when you go and train or even going open weight against the heavier guys, this is extremely important to avoid to get yourself in a half guard. At least for me, is the last place I want to be in. Okay, so check it out. So we're going to have the closed guard. Always really important to have my grips. So I'm going to make a collar grip here so I can break his posture while I'm working on my De La Riva and his sleeve. So this way I can have control over my opponent before he starts to work his pass. So as soon as he stands up, alright, so my foot's going to slide right into his hip. And by next one, I'm going to start to work on what? To get outside hook. See that? So now this foot, I'm going to full extend this leg. So I can break his posture, and I'm going to use my hip, move my hip to the side. You can use this foot on the mat, or even use this leg and go all the way across. So both your feet is going to be close to his hip, block him from moving forward. So if you try to move forward now, it's kind of hard. Plus I'm breaking his posture, make sure it's going to be hard for him. Now the hand was in his sleeve, goes onto his foot. So this way if you try to step away, he cannot step away, he cannot take the leg out. If he does take the leg out, he can work several passes from there. So I have totally full control of my De La Riva at this point. So always make sure you keep your both feet on his hip. So this way, if you push my leg down, so you can try to put him in a half guard, my other hook is blocking him from doing that. If you push my outside hook down, I bring my other leg up, right on his thigh. So this way, you're going to totally avoid for him to get to my half guard. Okay? So that's extremely important, guys. Make sure you have your grips. Make sure you have both your feet on his hip and control his heel. So this way, he'll not take his leg away and work in your bullfights or any other pass. All right? Okay guys, now we know how to control our opponent. If he's trying to step forward, get you in a half guard. That won't happen. So the first thing he'll try to do as he's getting frustrated is try to do the back step pass. And that's exactly where you want him to be. So you can start to set up the berimbolo. So here, I'm going to illustrate the situation where he's trying to step forward, it's not working. So now he's going to do the back step pass. Alright, so we're going to learn sweep from that first. So the sweep, how I came up with the berimbolo. Okay guys, so now as he already stepped, to try to do the back step, what I'm going to do here, always going to do here like we showed earlier, roll on your shoulder. Alright, what I'm going to do here, always make sure I have the control on my shin. So this way he can now if you try to kick his leg away, he can't. He's trapped. Because if I let it go, he can just kick his leg away and get the pass. So you're going to have full control of this situation here by holding your own shin. Okay? So the next step is both your shin is going to block. One is going to block his hip for stepping. The other one is going to have a shin right close by his stomach. So I'm going to control his arm now. I'm going to roll on my shoulder and have my sweep. This is really important to have your both shins controlling his body. Because if he's a heavier guy, you can use both shins to control his body weight. Otherwise, if you're smaller like I am, you're going to have all his weight on top of you if you don't have those shins there to block him. So basically what I do is like I lower him on my shin. So my main goal is using my hip. So my hips are going to and my legs are going to launch him as he comes down. Alright? So once again. So foot on the hip. Total control the situation. He's going to come down. I'm going to switch my grip. Look. I grab my shin. I'm going to keep my shin on his hip. So this way there's no surprise. Even if he's heavy and put his weight on top of me, he cannot smash me. Because I have to total control with my legs and my hip. Now I'm going to control his arm, so this way he cannot post. And I'm going to roll and kick. So now you have your pass as you get done with the sweep. Alright guys, now I'm going to work on a bearing ball. He's going to do the back step. Previously he was doing the back step and you do a sweep from there. So this position really originated when I was doing the back step, when he's doing the back step and I was doing the sweep, and eventually he started to what? Get away with his arm. So I could not reach his arm as I was doing the sweep. So that forced me to work on a bearing ball. So working here, he's doing the back step, and switch my grips. As I roll to my shoulder, I'm going to bring my shin close to his hip, so both my feet now want to control his hip. Now, this grip is going to control his leg, so this way he cannot stay away from me or step away from me. I'm going to try to reach his arm and I can't, so now I'm going to control his belt instead. So I'm going to do now, I'm going to roll, use my hips to bring him, expose his back as I kick, pull him towards me, and I have his back. Switch my grips, roll my shoulder, reach for his leg pants, control his belt, make sure I have both of my shins control his hip. So I'm going to do now, I'm going to use my hip to go underneath him and bring him towards me. As I use this leg, see how the leg is, I use my shin as a hook. I'm going to kick, pull him towards me, expose his back, and I have the bearing ball. Okay guys, now I'm going to work in a situation where my opponent, he's aware that if he step back, I can bearing ball him. He cannot step forward because I'm blocking from stepping forward. Now I'm going to force him to do the back step. So now, as I mentioned before, it's extremely important to have this grip on the collar and this on the heel. So this way you cannot step away, or even if you want, you can hug the leg. Alright, control the leg pants, so this way you cannot step out. So what I'm going to do now is this, I'm going to fully extend my legs. As he tries to posture up a little bit, I'm going to put all my weight on this collar grip. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to pull him towards me and use my body weight as I pull. So I'm going to do this motion. As he sits on his side, I'm going to roll my shoulder, control the leg, get my hip closer to his, so this way he cannot what? Get away and control his belt. Now I'm going to just roll underneath as I use this leg, use my shin to control his hip. I'm going to kick, pull him towards me, and I have his back exposed to me. So once again, it's extremely important to put all your weight on the collar. As I hang my weight on this collar, I'm going to pull at the same time and use all my body weight as I pull. So I'm going to lean to the side and pull him towards me. As I do that, I'm going to grip right away in his leg pants and belt. I'm going to roll my shoulder, go underneath, use my shin to control his hip. I'm going to kick, pull, and have his back exposed. Alright guys, now we're going to work a different setup here when your opponent is putting your berimbolo under pressure. Okay? Basically going to continue with your grips. Control his hip, have my outside hook, and as I start to work on my De La Riva, you start to put pressure here. Now I cannot extend my legs, can not full extend, so I can create space. It's hard for me to create an angle, because if I do that, he's probably going to work in his pass. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to pretend I'm going to push, and I'm going to bring him in, pull him in, so I can load his hip and elevate him with both of my feet, controlling his hip. Now what I'm going to do him, tilt him to the side, so I get my angle for berimbolo as I exchange my grips. Get it here, so I can get across and get the leg pants. What I'm going to do now, roll and get the berimbolo. So okay guys, I'm going to start working here on set up the berimbolo when he's under the pressure. So he's going to start squat, so this way he cannot full extend, not create a space, or even go underneath him. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to push. At the same time I'm going to push, he's going to bring the pressure into me. I'm going to pull, elevate him, going to tilt him to the side as I switch my grips. Now I'm going to get the cross grip on his leg pants. Use my shin to load him, expose his back.